Hey everyone, it's Nahar here, the CEO and founder of Zik Analytics, and in today's video I'm going to talk with you about what you can use the product research for. Now, it's very important you understand each feature can be used in different ways, can benefit you in different ways, and I want to show you today what are the powers of the product research tool and for what else you can use it beside finding winning products. So let's get started, guys. Let's go and see what are the three main things you can use the product research for. So you can use the product research to, number one, find competitors. Remember, it's a crucial step in your product research journey, and you can definitely use the product research tool to find competitors who work with the same business model like you. Now, I want to just mention, I'm going to dive into each of these steps. I'll be sharing my screen. I'll give you examples as well. So don't worry, everything going to come up. Just stay tuned till the end of the video. Number two, validate product ideas. You came from home with a product idea, you find a wholesaler which offers specific products, or you even find a competitors with winning products, but you want to validate, you want to make sure you are going to list the product with the highest chances to sell. You want to make sure the odds on your side. And this is what you can do with a product research. You can basically validate 99% of chances of selling the products, demand, competition, prices, keywords, etc. And number three is research niches. One of the best way to increase profit is by research niches, looking for selling opportunities, and then working with a similar method strategy. I'll be explaining it also today, so don't worry. But these are the main three things you can use the product research for, and it's very important that you will be able to use it in these directions, because each step that I mentioned here, it's crucial for your successful dropshipping journey and successful product research journey. So let's move on and dive into the first step, find competitors, and analyze it a little bit more before I move and share my screen and give you a live example. So find competitors. So it's break down to two steps. Step number one, you have to search for supplier products. You're going to the product research and you need to search for products from the suppliers you use. So go to the supplier and search for bestsellers. So let's say you drop shipping from Aliexpress, Amazon, Walmart, Home Depot, etc. You go to each one of the suppliers, you copy one of the best-selling products on their platform, and then you go to the product research tool in Zik, you paste the title into the product research tool in Zik, and you hit the search in Zik selection button, and you will get result, okay? If there is no result, you have to try and shorten the title or try another product. It's very important. Don't waste time for a result with only one seller. Try to get the result where you get 10, 15, even 100 sellers to save time in the process. So once you completed this part and you got the result with many people who selling similar product to the supplier, then you have to define who is a direct competitor. You have to make sure who is dropshipper and who is not, okay? So you can do it by checking the seller country. If the seller is coming from United States, from Lithuania, from Israel, from Morocco, from Vietnam, from UK, these are most of the countries which are dropshipper coming from. So if, let's say, you check product from Home Depot on the product research, you saw there are 100 people selling this product. Now you're going through the list of sellers and you see, oh, there are people from Lithuania, there are people from Israel, there are people from the United States. They probably are drop shippers as well. Of course, you have to look for repeating pictures. So you have to look, if you see similar pictures, same pictures in the results, product pictures, and if it's exactly same as on the supplier. And of course, make sure you look for higher prices as well. So if the product, let's say, seller from Lithuania, picture exactly same as in Home Depot or Aliexpress, and he's selling it for higher price than in Home Depot and Aliexpress, now you can be almost sure he's a drop shipper. And all you need to do next is click the seller scan button and you get into the seller. I'm going to now move to share my screen and show you how you actually do it. But before, finding competitor fast is a productive way to start your product research flow. Remember, maintaining a healthy competitor list, being able to find competitor fast, it's super important for your overall general competitor product research journey. Will help you to be much more productive, will give you a lot of product ideas very fast, niche ideas very fast, and this is what you want to do. You want to build list of strong competitors who working with the same business model like you. And you have to make sure, I want to mention it, you have to make sure, do not waste too much time on sellers which are not working with the same business model like you. So if you find a seller and you realize this is not a drop shipper, you can definitely find product ideas from this seller, but it will take much longer. So try to focus on drop shippers. All right guys, so I'm going to share my screen right now. We're going to move on to a live demonstration on how to find competitors using the product research tool. Alright guys, so we are inside the Zik Analytics. I prepare here 4 different suppliers for the example. I'll be demonstrating you how you can find competitors from Aliexpress, Amazon, Walmart, and Home Depot. You basically can use this method for any supplier. It doesn't matter, but I decided to show here 4 suppliers because I know many people are asking and they like to see the exact example. So let's start with Aliexpress. So for Aliexpress, because Zik offer Aliexpress research tools inside the system, it's quite simple. You don't need even to leave Zik Analytics. All you do is you go here to the product research. Now, when you work with Aliexpress, it's very important that the settings in your account will be correct. So you have to go here to the My Setting, open it in a new page. You'll need to change the Sage preferences to either all location or to China, okay? And hit the Save Preferences. You need to do it in order to find products who shipped from China and not from other places. So I'll do it like this. I'll save the preferences. I'll get back here, and remember, now I go to the product research tool. So inside the product research tool, on the left side here, I have the ability to run product research on eBay and Aliexpress. So as I mentioned in the PowerPoint, the step number 1 is to check the best selling products on Aliexpress. You can go randomly. And then step number 2 to check who is selling them on eBay. So I'll write here, just for the example, sunglasses, okay? It's right here. I use this example a lot, but it doesn't really matter. You can try any keyword you want. I'll hit the search button. Okay, it really doesn't matter which keywords you're trying here. You can just go random with any different keywords. Because we're looking for seller, I will completely ignore the statistics and I will scroll down to the best selling products here. Then it's very simple. All you need to do is you go one by one on the first 5-6 products and hit the scan on eBay button. I hit the scan on eBay button. I also hold the control button so it helps me to open them fast. And then what I have here is the results. Now you saw I checked the first product. I already see 6 people are selling it on eBay. All of them have the same picture, as you can see. The picture here it's similar. So probably in this step I can already see that those are probably drop shippers. So I'll hit the checkbox and I'll hit the Zik selection. And in order to do it with a fast workflow, you can complete this tree first and then start to look for the sellers. So here, for example, as you can see, I got from this title only 1 result. So what I will do, I will shorten the title. We discussed it before in the PowerPoint, and I hit the search button again. I want to get more than 1 result, and if I don't get more than 1 result, I'll just hit the Zik selection again. And here, guys, third options, again, similar, 6 result. I'll hit the checkbox and hit the Zik selection. So now I'll get back to the first search I made. It was this product, as you remember. And again, I will completely ignore the statistics because remember, we're not looking for products, we're looking for competitors. I will scroll down and I will look on the left side on the box of the seller. This is what I'm interested of. I'm not interested of the products or the sales, etc. I'm interested on the sellers. So I'll always try to focus one step at a time. So if I'm looking for sellers, I want to look for the good sellers, right? So I look which country they're coming from. Remember what I say in the part before in the PowerPoint: United Kingdom, Israel, Egypt, Sri Lanka, United Kingdom. Everyone which is not Chinese, he's probably dropshipper when checking dropshipping products from Aliexpress. So we have Israel, United Kingdom, United States, also possible. We don't have here Lithuania, it's all possible as well. Second things that we look is how many feedbacks they have, how many sales, the picture to make sure it's a drop shipper, the selling price. So if we're checking here, this product selling for $2.91, the product is selling for $11, $4, $10, etc. You can see that this guy, this Chinese, is probably not a drop shipper, he's selling for only $2. Okay, so this is a good example for you to see who is dropshipping and who is not. But it's also great to see that this guy, he's selling for $11.59 and he managed to sell it while the other selling for lower and did not manage. And actually, these are the small signs we are looking for. Sellers who outperform their competitors. This is the sellers we are looking to follow. So I'll just hit the scan seller button here and I'll get the result. You can also go, if you have not many results. You can also check the other sellers here just by hitting the button, but and that's it basically. So once we hit the button, we come into the seller. As you can see here, very simple. We found different sellers, and you can see that out of these 3 sellers, we have this UK seller 802 sales, this Egyptian seller with $3,000 sales, and this is how you decide later on which competitor is best for you. I actually explain more detailed about how to choose the right competitors in another video, which is how to use the competitor research tool, how to find competitors, and you can watch it later. I'll leave link in the description for this video. You can watch it definitely later. But this is how easy, how simple it is. You can find competitors with a product research. And then after you finish this one, you can move to the next. Here there is only one from Israel. I would definitely check it. It's an Israeli picture, is like Aliexpress. I will definitely check it. Hit the scan seller button. Move to the next search. Scroll down, see the countries: United Kingdom, Israel, Lithuania, Morocco, Malaysia. These are probably all drop shippers. The pictures are similar. The prices are probably higher. We can always double check. Look here, selling for $344 this product, and this one here selling it for 10, 9, 9, 12, 7, 19. So yeah, they're all drop shippers. So what I will do now, I will go scan the competitors and see and make sure those are actually drop shippers. And look how quick, how easy it is. We found competitors which are drop shipping from AliExpress to eBay. Now let's move on to other suppliers. I want to show you the process with other suppliers. With other suppliers, we go directly to the supplier page and to the supplier homepage, and we can do the same process, just we'll have to copy titles and product names from the supplier homepage. So let's go back to the beginning. I'll set up the product research. I'll change my setting because AliExpress, remember, the settings has to be from China, product shipping from China, but working with US suppliers, the search preferences, the settings need to be here on United States. If you're dropshipping from the UK supplier, it needs to be a United Kingdom, etc. Where the supplier come from, this is where the product research shipping location need to be. So I'll choose United States, save the preferences, and I'll go back to the product research again. Now in the United States, I can start and do my search. So I'll just go through all these suppliers. We start with Amazon. All you do, you go here, you write best sellers, very simple, and then you just pick random category here. I'll just go for baby for the example. Hit the search button, and then you can just scroll down and look for example for best selling products here. So let's say this is look like a bestseller. I'll just copy the beginning of the title, because on Amazon, on Home Depot, on Walmart, there are long titles. You don't have to copy everything. You can copy just the beginning like this. Go back to the product research, paste it here, and smash the search button. Now we'll see if we're going to get results. So as you can see, we got 6 results here. We got these 2 which are exactly similar, and these 3 as well. So I guess they're here, most of them are drop shippers. I'll checkbox, hit the Zik selection, and basically I did the same process with AliExpress, just I had to go to the supplier page and copy one of the best sellers. Now scrolling down and looking on the countries again: United States, Israel, Argentina. So again, seems like the most of them are drop shippers. I look on the price here. The price here is 25. The price here is 22. Oh, it's quite low. This one selling for 43. He's probably drop shipper. This Argentinian for 39. He's probably drop shipper. This Israeli for 34. He's probably drop shipper. Pictures repeating, countries, different price. I can validate these are drop shippers, and I will hit the scan seller button. All right, very simple. Like this, I can save a lot of time. Always try to look for outperforming sellers, but for example, here they don't have any sales, so we don't know. So it's not many sellers. I would check all of them, all right? And then we get here to the results, and we can see, all right, these are good sellers or not. This one, for example, it's not appearing here in the result because they don't have sales in the last 30 days. So this is how simple you find the sellers. Now, second thing you can do, another way you can use the product research to find competitors, it's not only by going to the best sellers and copying paste from here. It's if you already found one seller, for example, this one, which we seen, he's drop shipping from Amazon to eBay. We had the proof for one product at least. So we'll scroll down to his product. I'll see here how many people are selling the same product on eBay with the same title, and all I will do, I will hit the scan title on product research. I will use one seller to find other sellers, because many sellers are sniping each other. So this product selling by other 12 sellers, I'll just hit the scan title button, and what's gonna happen, we're gonna come here to the result, and we're gonna get another 13 drop shippers. So I used one seller to find other drop shippers. Very quick, very simple. Look, we're coming here, we have many people from United States, Thailand, Vietnam, Israel. Prices are high. We already have some products within some sellers with data. For example, this guy here with 137 feedbacks, 2 sales, 24 selling for similar price. This guy here selling same price for $51. Very interesting to check. Maybe work with high profit margin. Maybe we can find more products through him, okay? So this is the power you can use to find Amazon drop shippers, Amazon competitors, if you use Amazon as supplier. Now let's move on to another example, and now how to find products from Walmart, how to find drop shippers from Walmart. Now with Walmart, it's actually easier. Why? Walmart have Walmart brands. So there are specific brands that selling only by Walmart, selling only on Walmart. So let's just show you an example. You open Google, you write here Walmart brands, okay? And then you get the list of apparel brands by Walmart. Major brands, other brands, same choice, great value, mainstays, equate, etc. One of the most common one is mainstays, so I'll just copy mainstays from here. And then I'll just copy the brand, and I will go to the product research and I will search it here. So you don't even need to go to Walmart and search for best-selling products to find competitors. Because Walmart have their own brands, you can easily just go here on eBay and search for the specific brands, and then people who usually sell mainstays on eBay are probably, let's say 99%, are drop shipping from Walmart to eBay. So I got 100 results, which is a lot. I'll hit the 6 selection, and then I'll do the same process. Now, what I'm going to look right now here is I'm trying to look for repeat pictures. Okay, you see here similar white background, bad. The countries again. Okay, and then those are probably drop shippers. So I can see this guy, the first one here, sold it 90 times for $88. Okay, $88. This one sold for $77. So I would definitely be interested to see how this guy were able to sell it for more expensive, and I will check him, because these who selling this product are probably drop shippers. We can see the pictures repeating, the countries United States, the prices quite close to each other, but this one is selling for more expensive and is the best seller. So I will definitely be interested to see how this guy made it. I'll run the search here to see who is this seller and how many sales they generate. And as you can see, people who work with Walmart usually work with high ticket products, so they get to very high volume of sales. They don't need many sales to get to very high volume of sales. And this is the example how you find Walmart products, Walmart competitors. You can definitely scroll down and then do the same method like I showed with Amazon. So if you find one competitors, it will definitely lead you to more competitors by clicking the scan title and see more sellers who are selling similar product. Like here, as you can see, we get a list of 37 people who are selling the same products, which are probably drop shippers as well. You know, based on the repeating pictures, based on the prices, we can definitely identify that they are drop shippers as well. All we need to do is, of course, go, and this last step will be to just check the products on the competitor and see if these competitors are working with profit margin we can compete with. Okay, but look, I came through another seller to this result, and again we get here this Vietnamese seller selling for 55, this guy for 58. Again, we see same sellers which stick for higher selling prices but doing it very well, and we can definitely here find many competitors. And let's move to the last suppliers for today, and the last supplier is Home Depot. So Home Depot, to find competitors from Home Depot, you go to the same process like Amazon, but let me tell you, there are less drop shippers from Home Depot, so you need to be more stubborn. Okay, you may not find products immediately, so you need to be more stubborn. You need to try different products. So what you could do here, you go to all departments, you just grab random, completely random niche category. You have to look for something you believe will have a lot of result. Actually, I don't think this shop, lumber, composite, building materials have a lot of people who dropship this. But I would say for lawn and garden, kitchen, kitchenware, heating, cooling, electrical, furnitures, outdoor living patio. You know, you can try everything, but I think those are the strong ones, smart home, etc. So let's go for out living and patio. Okay, so I just go here and I just grab here random outdoor power equipment. Okay, you have different products here. I would just go for this cordless battery stuff, and here you have different products, and I will just go here and I will do the same. I'll copy the title, and again, you don't need to copy the whole title. Okay, you can copy just, let's say, the beginning. Copy, go back to the product research and scan the title from Home Depot and search, and we'll see if we're gonna get results. So here it is, we got 14 results, quite good for the first search on Home Depot. As I mentioned, can happen that first you search and you're not gonna find anything, so try few products, not only one. Checkbox, Zik selection, same process. And now we get to sellers who dropship from Walmart. So we can see here the product itself, the pictures are repeating, as you can see. We can always double check here, see these are the exact picture, selling for $144. And here we see, yeah, this product selling for $197, $271, $218, and these are all drop shippers. So I just open them and I'll get a list of drop shippers here who drop ship from Walmart. As you can see, very quick, very great revenues this guy is doing here. And all I need to do right now is to basically validate the product, validate the seller, make sure he's drop shipping, and move to the next step. So guys, this was how you use the product research to find competitors. If you will master this process, it will be very easy for you to find winning products. So please focus, watch this video a few times, train it, you know, focus on your supplier and learn very good this process, because finding competitor is crucial for your product research journey. I'll see you in the next part, and is how to validate product ideas. Alright, so the other things you can do with the product research tool is validate product ideas. It's super important that you validate any product you list to your store. There are different ways to validate. There are faster ways, there are deeper ways. You know, you need to find the balance in the method you work. So in this part, I'll explain you what are the steps of validating product ideas, and then we're going to move on to the share screen to a live demonstration. So step number one is search for a specific product. You can search on the product research by title or UPC or any other product identification like EAN, MPN, etc. Step number two is analyze success probabilities. Look, dropshipping is a game of probabilities. You always want to list product which you have higher probability to sell, okay? There is never certainty, it's never 100%, but you want to go with the best probability, so you will increase your chances to be successful. So you want to validate demand and competition, super important. Make sure there is more demand than competition. Make sure there is enough, there is a high chances that a lot of sellers are successful selling this product. And then validate market price, because you know you can find product with high demand, low competition, but you can't sell it for the right price, then it's not worth listing it. So you have to validate a market price, make sure you can have a competitive price, and then find the top keywords, super important for your listings, for your titles, description, item specific. So when you go through product validation, you want to make sure you found a product with high demand, low competition, that you have a competitive price in the market, and that you can leverage keyword research to get more traffic and better conversions. So I'm going to now move to share my screen to give you example how you validate. I'll do some examples how to validate product ideas so you can actually understand how it works. See you there. When you come to the point that you want to validate product idea, it can be from two different scenarios. Scenario number one, you're a wholesaler, brand owner, a reseller, you're doing retail arbitrage, you know, whatever it is, you're holding the product or you are about to purchase the product, and you want to make sure that there is enough demand, there is not too much competition, and with the price you purchase it, you can be profitable and sell it with competitive price. And of course, you want to make sure that you can you use the right titles, the right keywords, etc. So it's very simple. All you need to do, we are here inside the product research. All you need to do is you need to, of course, know first what you want to sell. For the example, let's say I'm a wholesaler. I have a stock of wireless gaming keyboard. So I'll come here, I write wireless gaming keyboard, okay, and I'll search for this specific product. Now, it's very important that you understand, the more specific you are, let's say if the product have more features or specific materials or anything specific about it. So the more specific you will be and the more description you will put into the search here, the more accurate your results and the more accurate your analysis will be, okay? So it's very important that you're trying to write the accurate description of your product, which is material, features, any keywords people are using to search this product. You can also come here and just paste UPC and do the same search as well, right? Now, after you write down the keywords that define the products you want to sell, you want to make sure you're using the right shipping location, so you analyze the right market. So if you are selling in the United States, check United States, Germany, etc. Other filters here can be used if you're focusing, for example, on high price product. So you want to get like analysis of a specific price. For example, product was selling between $50 to $100 or not less than $20, etc. There's another way to filter it even deeper. But right now, for the example, I'll not change anything here. I recommend always to work on the 30 days when you validate product ideas, all right? So I'll click the search button. I'll get the result. I'll checkbox and hit the Zik selection. Now remember the steps. I want to look for demand and competition. Step number 1. Market price, and also which keywords I can use to list my product. So step number 1, as I say, demand and competition. We look into these statistics, and what I like to do is I like to start from here, from the right side to the left. First of all, I want to see how much money this product generated in the last 30 days. Here in the sales earning, we can see wireless gaming keyboard generated $17,700 in the last 30 days, which it scanned through 578 transactions, that 100 active listings on page 1 made. Now, it's very important. We're validating the product ideas based on the best match result on eBay, the page 1 on eBay. Because eBay is a search engine, it's not just about demand and competition, it's also about ranking. And if we analyze the first page, we learn from the people who managed to rank their product on page 1. It's much easier for us to do the same thing, right? It's very important you understand this. So overall, there are interesting amount of sales here. It's not huge, but it's good for a specific product. Average product price is $40. And now we look on validating the demand and validating the competition. So we have 578% sell-through rate, which means on every active listings, there are 5.7, 5.8 potential buyers. We always look for 500% sell-through rate or more. We don't want to have less than 5 potential buyers for a product. Of course, if you're a big wholesaler with thousands of products, not all your products will be like this, so you can make the best out of each product. But generally, if you are not yet purchased the product and you want to, take a decision whether this product worth to purchase it or not, then I would definitely not go for product with less than 500% sell-through rate. Now, to complete the validation of demand and competition is to look on successful listings rate. I want to make sure that there is high chances to be successful on this product. So usually I would prefer to have products with no less than 30%, okay? Here we have 31% for successful listings, means out of 100 active listings on page 1, 31 sold at least one product. So 30% success rate out of 100 active listings, 570% sell-through rate. Overall is not a bad product, but we want to validate also the price. Before I move to the price, we have this part here, which is it's the diversity pie. It shows us out of the 31 successful listings, out of the 100 active listings and 31 successful listings, how much percentage each sellers take. So you can see that we have one strong seller here, which take 28% from $17,000. So he's taking 28% from the sales here. Another guy 13%, and then it's going from 9, 8, 7, etc. So overall, for out of the 31 successful sellers, there is one very strong, but then it's quite, I would say, between 10 to 5%, which is not bad. I would always try to look for products which are more diverse, okay, but it's still not bad, all right? The graph shows the trend, nothing special about the trend right now, but if you see trend going up, it's a great sign for a product which demand, increasing demand. Now, after we validate demand, competition, yes, this is a good product. It's not an extraordinary product, but it's a good product. Now we want to validate price. We want to make sure we can sell it with the right price and also get some more understanding of the competitors, which product they are selling. So what I will do, I will scroll down. I will look on the seller's information. I will look on the pictures. I want to see which products it's very similar to what I'm planning to sell or not. If it's coming with an extra feature, for example, this one comes with the mouse as well. All of them here have backlights, so it's also interesting for me to see what titles they use, how many feedbacks they have to understand how strong is the competition, and how many sales, of course, for each seller, and what is the selling price. So as you can see, the average is $40, but the best 4 sellers here are actually selling it much less than the average selling price, and this is something you have to consider, okay? So what I would always suggest you to do when you validate product idea and you want to research for keywords, it's always look for competitors and titles you can compete with. So let's say if you can sell it for around $35 with decent profit, I'll try to compete this guy, okay? If you can't have such a low price, you can have around $50, I will try to compete with this guy here. I'll try to see, okay, which keywords, which competitors are the right competitors for me to compete from this search, and then use the relevant keywords. So I try to compete someone I actually can win and not someone who's selling it for $7 and my chances are super low, all right? So this is how you validate product ideas. Basically, if you do dropshipping, you're going through the same process. Let's say you went through competitor, okay? And this is a competitor we've been looking before, and you see specific product. So you have 2 options. Option number 1 is not even go to the product research, because on the competitor page, we show you the sales in the 30 days, lifetime, and also how many competitors using it. But if you want to get a better understanding of the product and you want to invest more time into the research, so I would say you can also, hit the scan title button here and see, all right, what are the performance of this product? Here we get very exact product. As you can see, 25 sellers selling this product. I'll hit the Zik selection, and we can see here the statistics of a very specific product, by the way, guys. So for a very specific product here, it's exactly the same product. We have 364 sell-through rates, not bad. We have 36% success listings. And again, the more specific our search, then you can the sell-through and successful listing be lower. It's fine, okay? The more specific, it's fine. We searched before for a wide range. Now we are very specific, so it's also totally fine to have 300%, 100%, 200%, okay? And also here we can see a very good product. The only one problem with this product I have, it has 25 competitors. I'll usually prefer to have no more than 10-15 competitors, and if you're getting started, no more than 5 competitors. So yeah, it's great statistics this product have. It's not so diverse. There are actually just few sellers who are taking most of the sales here. These 3 sellers actually are the most dominant. Others also generate sales, but definitely you can if you can be competitive with the price, you can try to sell this product. But I wouldn't suggest you try selling this product if you're beginner. Only if you have a strong store with a lot of sales, strong sell-through rate in your store, then you can come and try competing this product. If you're beginners, too many competitors, okay? But this is how you do the validation. If you going through competitors, for example, and you want to validate product ideas. So these are the different ways you can use the product research to validate product idea, guys. Thank you very much. I'll be moving to the last part, and is niche research. All right, guys, we are in the last part of this video, and this is research niches. Let's go through the steps. So step number 1, you need to get a niche idea, of course. Usually niche is 2 to 4 keywords that define the niche. You can get niche ideas through competitors. I'll be giving you example now in the share screen. So you can find niche ideas through competitors. You can find niche ideas through suppliers. You can just, go on the street, go to the supermarket, whatever, speak with a friend and get an idea, and then you can just go and do the niche research on the product research tool. Once you find a niche idea, you basically paste the keywords into the product research, running the search, and then what you want to do is you want to find selling opportunities, right? This is why you need researching a niche. So you will validate demand and competition of the niche. You'll analyze market prices to understand, okay, if the niche, for example, if the best selling products on the niche are selling around $30-40, then I need to find, I want to try to fit myself into this niche. Or maybe if within the niche there is a small sub niche of products selling for $70 or above, then I may target this. So this is what you want to try to understand about the market prices. And once you understand all these things, you validate that there is great demand and competition, and great demand, low competition in this niche. You understand then the products, you understand the prices, then you start look for selling opportunities. And I'll be explaining you now. We're gonna just move now to the share screen. I'll be showing you now how we're gonna do it. See you there. So before we get started with the niche research here, I want to just make sure you understand what is a niche and how you define a niche. So usually a niche, it's 1 to 2 to maximum 3 keywords. Okay, it's very important you understand this. And if you start to search more keyword, if it's become more specific, like we searched before wireless gaming keyword, it's already become a specific product, and the line is very thin from sub niche to a specific product. So you have to be very accurate about it. So how do you get niche ideas, and how do you apply the search on the product research to find selling opportunities? So there are 2 ways basically. One, you can come up with niche idea from home. Second one, you can do competitor research or product research and find out product with a lot of sales, which will be a sign for a very strong niche, and then check the niche of the specific product. Let's start with example 1, and it just come with the idea from home. So I'll just come here. I just was thinking before about the idea, and I came up with the idea of fishing. Okay? Fishing, very general niche. I believe it's a very good niche, but we have to check out and see. Now, when we come up with a niche idea, just random niche idea, it's like a wild card. We don't know for sure that there is high demand or not. We don't have any indication, okay? I usually like to do product research with leading indications before. So I'm not spending time for like low demand niches, but it's also fine. You just got an idea, you just been somewhere, you met a supplier, whatever. You saw, okay, I found a good wholesale supplier which selling fishing product. It's definitely worth to go to the product research and check what are the prices, what are best selling products, and see if the supplier can provide you this product. So I'll checkbox, hit the Zik selection here, and we're going to move on to the results. And we're going to start the same process like with a product validation, but we have to treat the analytics, the statistics different. So starting from validating demand and competition, as you can see, fishing here, it's huge niche, $143,000 in sales last 30 days. Usually when we do niche research, we'll expect high numbers, let's say above $20,000 in sales in the last 30 days. We can see 12,000 transactions, 12,840 sell-through rate. So it means on every active listings on page 1 under the keyword fishing, under this niche, there is 124 buyers. Okay, it's powerful. It's very big. Potential buyers. 88% success rate. Very good. Just to give you an understanding, when we're looking for a niche, we'll always try to find 1,000% sell-through rate, no less, and at least 50% success rate. And of course, you don't have to be strict too much on these numbers. You can be flexible, because by the end of the day, it's also depend on the price you can bring to the market. So even if the stats are not wow, if you can be very competitive with the price, you can still hit the market and make sales, okay? So overall, demand is here. Let's look on diversity. So 88% are already selling, it's good. There are 2 strong sellers here, I would say, they're taking 24% of the share of the market. But overall, there is a lot of sales, so it's quite diverse. I would say it's a great niche to look for selling opportunities. Let's scroll down to look for selling opportunities. Let's learn the products. Let's learn the niche. So first of all, I want to learn the niche. I want to make sure I understand what are the best selling products here. So I can see this is a face scarf, this umbrella type, this fishing bait trap to catch crabs, different stuff here. Power Pro braided line. All right, a lot of braided lines here we can see. And then usually when I do niche research, I want to find selling opportunities. I want to check and validate product ideas later. So what you can do is moving from wide niche research to a sub niche research. So for example, because I see here there is quite a lot of braided fishing lines on page 1, I would say that there is demand, a lot of demand for this specific product. So you can definitely go and check the specific product, okay? And do like a sub-niche research within the niche. Okay, so let's just show you an example how you do it. So if I decided, all right, it's very interesting for me to dive in the sub-niche braided fishing line. So what I will do, it's very simple. I will hit just one of them here. I will just hit the scan product on eBay, on the product research, and I will clean all the keywords, and I will keep only braided fishing line to see the sub niche and the performance, and then to basically start to look for selling opportunities and validate product ideas. So I moved from broad niche to sub niche, and then I will try to find a specific product to compete with and the selling opportunities. All right, so I come to the sub niche. I decided to dive deeper into the braided fishing line. Take a look, guys. $81,000 in sales for a much more specific sub niche, which already show us that yes, there is demand here. It's much more specific. Now it's not generally fishing. Now it's all about braided fishing lines, and I need to go and grab the right products, which I can definitely, which I can be competitive with under this sub niche. Statistics are amazing. You know, I'm not going to go through everything again, but because you already understand how to do the research, but definitely statistics, high demand, high success rate. The market is not so diverse, so I will try to scroll down and see if there are selling opportunities. So let's scroll down. So we can see definitely the products here. We can see that those are two branded products. I'll always look for selling opportunities which are not branded. You know, always it's better because then you can grab and implement the similar method. Just get a similar product, not the exact one, and sell it with the same title. But if you can get the same brand, it's also good. So what I like to do when I come to a very concrete niche here, I like to filter by feedbacks. I like to see what are the beginners are doing. Okay, how many feedbacks they have, how is their performance, and based on that, look for opportunities. Try to compete with the beginners. Now, it's not mandatory. You can also compete strong sellers, but like this, you know, I see, okay, if this seller, for example, here, with only 31 feedback, sold 101 units from this product for $22, which is almost double than the average selling price, he's doing something right, something special about this. What is special about it? Now is your job to analyze the product and the price and see if you can get something similar. So you go here through the products, looking for products with high demand, okay? For example, we see this one, Superpower Braided Fishing Line, incredible super line 330. It's 1,100 yards. YDS, I don't actually know what that means, but this is probably the size, the length, selling for $11, 2,000 feedbacks. And you need to do the work, learn the prices, learn the products, and see if you can get something similar with a better price. And this is how you find selling opportunities. Of course, you have to validate. There is another video, actually, I will leave link in the description for how to find winning products through niche research, or you can also, when I show there also how you go to the supplier and you validate the supplier product which can compete with this, for example, or with this or with this. So guys, this was a video, a lesson on how you can use product research on different ways, not only for finding winning products. I hope you're going to find it valuable. I hope you learn new things today, guys. If you enjoy it, if you like it, it's super important for us that you will smash the like button, because when you're smashing the like button, YouTube see that you like us, they give us more exposure. So I will truly appreciate it. If you find this video valuable, smash the like button, subscribe to our channel. We're releasing 4 videos every week. We have 2 Q&A sessions every Tuesday, every Thursday. We really do a lot to deliver value to this community, and we would like to see you guys successful. So thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.